We're expecting that we're going to have more complexities because we just came out of a 5-year drought. This year we had a banner rain season, so we have a lot of new grass crop throughout the region on top of 5 years of dead growth. So we're expecting to have more fire starts because of the grass crop, in addition to complexities because under that grass crop we have 5 years of dead growth. For the region, between Los Angeles City and Los Angeles County Fire Departments, this year the Los Angeles City Fire Department will have 4 water dropping helicopters. The Los Angeles County will have 8 water dropping copters. And July 15th of this year, both Los Angeles City and Los Angeles County will bring in the Erickson Sky Cranes. And then on September the 1st, the Los Angeles County Fire Department is projecting to bring in the 2 Super Scoopers. For our citizens that are watching this press conference, we emphasize several points. One, regardless of where you live, if you live in the urban wildland interface, you should have already began to do your brush inspections. It's important that you do your brush inspections to allow defensible space around your homes, to allow our firefighters to protect your homes, to keep you and your property safe. And then last, if you're in a wildland interface area and there's a wildland fire in your area and we ask you to evacuate, that we would like you to cooperate with our local law enforcement and our firefighters to evacuate. Unfortunately, last year in my jurisdiction and throughout the state of California, we've had several victims that have perished, that have died because they did not evacuate. And I can only understand the complexity of not wanting to leave your home, but we ask you to leave your home in the safety of the firefighters to allow you to get out safely and able to get back home safely to enjoy your home. With that being stated, I would like to bring to the podium my counterpart, Chief Tom Porter from Region 6, to continue the press conference.
This day is devoted for us as managers of the fire services and emergency response services in Southern California, really to make sure that we are tuned up and ready, well coordinated for this coming season. We've had a lot of activity already. The grass has been burning for several weeks already, and we've had a chance to sharpen our tools and make sure our firefighters are ready to go on fires. Now we are making sure that we are ready to coordinate when we have big incidents of any variety. With that, the San Diego area up through the Owens Valley to Inyo and Mono County, all of that area kind of on the east side of the state, southern part of the state, is all part of Region 6. And something new this year that we haven't seen in several years is the grass crop. It's been mentioned, but that grass crop is way out into some of the desert areas where we typically would not have fires. Our firefighters are aware of this. Those of you who are living in those areas are aware of it, but make sure that you're meeting your defensible space for our ability to protect your structures and for your assets to be saved. With that, I'm going to pass on to Director of CAL FIRE, Ken Pimlott.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning. Ken Pimlott, Chief Director of CAL FIRE, and thank you for taking the time to come out today. As you already have heard, we're gathered here today to coordinate, to discuss, and prepare for and engage in all the things we do to prepare the fire agencies for the fire season that's already here. We've had 5 years of drought. Despite the significant rainfall, the snowpack in the Sierra this winter, we are already well ahead of the 5-year average in both number of fires and the acreage burned since January 1st. Over 16,000 acres have burned in the 31 million acres around the state that CAL FIRE and our partners protect, as well as over 1,300 fires. And again, that's well over the 5-year average and certainly ahead of last year for this date. It shows us that the conditions in California support extreme fires. We're preparing as fire agencies. CAL FIRE statewide is bringing on resources commensurate with the threat. We're staffing up all of our air attack bases, our helicopters, our fire engines, our hand crews. All of those are being staffed up, and shortly here we will be at peak staffing around the state. And we will continue to work with our partners behind me to continue to move resources and attack the fires that are burning around California. But the challenge is that we're going to bring the resources, but we need the public to bring the responsibility to do what you need to do to help protect your home. That's that defensible space. That's ensuring that you've done everything that you need to do to prepare your home in the event of a wildland fire. New this year, CAL FIRE has released an app. It's called Ready for Wildfire. Anyone can sign up for it. Over 20,000 people have already downloaded the free app to both either iPhone or Android-based devices. It allows you to go through and rate your home and actually have a checklist so you can do the things you need to do to prepare your home. It also provides a tool for a variety of different aspects, evacuation planning, all the things you need to prepare, a checklist for things to take with you so you don't have to think about that when the fire is burning, and that you can simply prepare so when the fire is burning, you simply go. You don't take time to think about all the things you need to take with you or your escape routes. You have all of that pre-identified on this application. So again, firefighting agencies are well coordinated. We are prepared again this year for the onset of this fire season, but we need you, all of the public, to be prepared and take it very seriously. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Bob Baird, the Chief of Fire and Aviation for the Forest Service here in California.
Hi, good morning. My name is Robert Baird. I'm the Director for Fire and Aviation for the Forest Service for the Pacific Southwest region. Thank you all for coming here today. I think the most important thing that we want to outline today is, in partnership with Cal OES, local government and the state and federal leadership, we're all here aligned to face the challenge of this season with the wildland fire challenges that we're going to face, especially here in Southern California. We've been identifying the operating plans, making sure that we're able to work together. We've been looking at our resources and how we can effectively share the resources and how we can bring them to bear. For the federal government, there are four forests in the Southern California area. In all of California, the Forest Service has around 5,000 wildland firefighters specifically tasked to do that. We have about 117 hand crews that we can provide, as well as our heli-tac crews that come from helicopters, as well as our smoke jumpers and our aviation resources. We're bringing on board this year 20 federal air tankers, as well as the very large air tanker, and a variety of Type 1 or the heavy helicopters you see water dropping on different types of fires. It's important to stress, though, as we bring these resources and as the leaders here have talked about the public evacuating and helping move out of the way so we can be effective, it's important that we stress safety around aircraft, and that means drones. The one challenge that we faced last year, in particular while I was on the Los Padres National Forest with some of the fires there in Santa Barbara, was drone intrusions when we're trying to operate aircraft and helicopters in that area. We ask that the media please try and put out that word to the public. The program is if you fly, we can't, meaning that if you put up a drone in the area, we can't fly our wildland fire suppression resources, the helicopters and air tankers. So we ask the media help us get that word out to the public and make sure we don't have an unfortunate issue with a drone where it may impact a helicopter and cause a loss of life. I think finally we stand here as a team ready to deliver cooperatively for the people of Southern California. One of the team members here is Chief Zagaris from Cal OES, and he'll follow me. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Good morning, Kim Zagaris, State Fire and Rescue Chief of Governor's Office of Emergency Services. We have probably the best fire protection system anywhere in the world. Undoubtedly also the best mutual aid system anywhere in the world. It's made up of local, state, federal, and tribal fire agencies that come together for a single purpose: protect lives and property and work very collectively together. There are over 55,000 paid and volunteer firefighters within the state. At any given time, we can generally muster about 1,000 fire engines to move up and down the state, as well as overhead to support incidences. Over the last number of years, between budgets and other items that impact us, it's becoming harder and harder to mobilize additional resources to assist one another without having to even go further to call for resources from out of state at times. We ask all of our citizens to work very closely with your local fire officials and law enforcement to be prepared. By clearing away around your structures now, having a plan when the time comes, and when you're asked to evacuate, please do so our fire personnel and other emergency response personnel can get in there and do a great job, and ultimately, hopefully when the day is done, people's houses and lives are still intact. Again, thank you, and we look forward to whatever the season brings, and a safe season for our firefighters as well.